Hi everyone, today I came back with another review video about a sunscreen which is from Aqueria. Aqueria has two variants, one is for the normal to dry skin and another is for normal to oily skin. Mine one is normal to dry skin because I have a tendency towards dry skin. So this sunscreen I have been using for around 1 month, and I will share my experience, my opinions about this sunscreen, and I put on this sunscreen on three tests. One is the consistency, second is the sweat test, and the third is after having a long day. And another bonus test that I had, that one is after applying retinoid the next morning. If I apply the sunscreen, then I will face any irritation or not, because retinoid is a very active element, and after that the next morning you need a very strong sunscreen to protect your skin. So let's talk about this 3+1 points, and let's check it out that this sunscreen will worth your money or not. So before going into the review, I want to give you a short knowledge about the UVA and UVB, which is written on the cover of sunscreen. So UVA contributes to your wrinkle and aging, and UVB contributes to skin cancer. So these two things should be there written on your sunscreen cover. If it is not written, then it is not good for you. So always take care of this, and you shall have a knowledge about how to select a proper sunscreen for your face. So let's get back to the review that I was doing. First of all, I came to know about this sunscreen from Instagram, and then I came to know about it from YouTube. This sunscreen have been promoted in Instagram and YouTube and all around, and it was kind of viral. And I did an unboxing video, of course, about this sunscreen. I pre-ordered this sunscreen, and after it got delivered, I started using it after I think 1.5 weeks. So let's talk about the points that I have mentioned earlier. The first point is the consistency. Well, the consistency is very light. It is a very light sunscreen. It is not that much of heavy, and it says that it doesn't have any white cast. So it is completely true, because even I took a lot of amount of sunscreen and I applied on my face, and it didn't give me any white cast. Everything gets absorbed within seconds. So kudos to the formulation. The second test is the sweat test. Well, the sweat test is something that is kind of an average result, because I sweat a lot. So if I moderately sweat, then it's fine. It will be there on my face. But after heavy sweat, it starts to melt. I don't know why, but I saw that it's melting. So maybe after heavy sweat, this sunscreen will got out of your skin, so reapplication is required. The third point is the heavy day or a long day of usage. In general, after a long day, we used to see that our skin is getting tan. After even reapplication of sunscreen also, we see some kind of tan sometimes. But this time, it didn't give me any tan. Like, it's just same skin color, no difference. So that one is I actually made me trust on this formulation, made me trust on this product. The bonus point, that was I put on test, and it was kind of risky. After retinoid, I applied this sunscreen. Like, the night I applied retinoid, and the next morning I used this sunscreen. So in general, what happens is that if I apply retinol, then the next morning I have to make sure that I have to use a very heavy duty sunscreen, because I don't know why, but my skin burns if I don't use a heavy sunscreen. So I applied this sunscreen, and I saw that my skin irritation is gone. There is no irritation, no burning feeling, nothing. It's just like my skin is protected the entire day after application of retinoid the last night. So that is something that I got impressed. After going through the formulation that says that it is SPF 50 PA++++ and no white cast, and it says that it has 5 ingredients: multipeptide blend, ceramide complex, French blue algae, tranexamic acid, and 5% niacinamide. So together they are working, and I didn't feel like dryness. I didn't feel any kind of irritation. I didn't feel any issues with my skin. I didn't feel any allergic reaction. I didn't feel any breakout, and I got a smooth face entire day. So this is something that I really liked about the sunscreen. The thing is that this sunscreen is sometimes maybe you feel that it is very light, but it is excellent for Indian weather condition. And I think they formulated this sunscreen according to the Indian weather, according to the Indian skin. So it's suited so simply. Like, I have been using sunscreen from a very early age, and I never saw something, a sunscreen so custom made, like it is just made for me. So I am quite impressed with this sunscreen. I will definitely recommend people to use this sunscreen, at least give it a try. My skin is very reactive and it didn't cause me any breakout, any kind of irritation, any kind of problems. So I will definitely recommend you this sunscreen. And another thing that I want to mention in this point, that if you are buying a sunscreen, make sure that your sunscreen should be SPF 50 plus and PA plus 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 plus, and it should be UVA and UVB protection is written on it. If it is not written, then definitely there should be written broad spectrum. Broad spectrum means that it has UVA and UVB protection. So you have to make sure that. So wherever you buy a sunscreen from any brand you buy, you just have to make sure they have written it on the cover that it is giving us UVA and UVB protection. So this is very important. So make sure that you should follow that. If you want an elaborate video about sunscreens and UV and UVB protection, then I will definitely make a video. Please comment down below that whatever knowledge you want from a sunscreen. I will definitely make a video about it, an elaborate video, so that you can understand about sunscreens. So that's it for today, guys. If you liked my video, if you liked my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you get the first update whenever I upload any video. So till then, take care, bye bye, and please apply sunscreen because this is a necessary habit.